Hey everybody, welcome in. This is another Stormgate cast. I'm Algorithmore, and this one is featuring one of our StarCraft and Stormgate streamers and personalities. This is Anna, aka Nina. Nina. And her opponent in this match is none other than Risen with the Prism. This is Sergeant Duck. And Sergeant Duck playing the Celestials because he's been playing his Prism. This Risen with the Prism account that he plays on is his new Prism rushing account. I don't know if he's going to Prism rush in this game. He might. If he does, good luck, Nina. But this name was his sort of cheesy name for when he was Prism rushing. And we'll see if that's what happens. Right now, it kind of looks like it, as he's going Arc Ship first. And yeah, this Prism is looking like he's going to go and make another base. But nope. Okay. Changed mind. You need vision to be able to summon an Arc Ship. And boom, there you go. Arc Ship summoned. Prism goes back. You can scan to do that, but you can also just send your little Prism for a little walk. So, is this going to be a Prism rush? Nina does have a scout on the way, so she should be able to scout some stuff. She's also playing macro. And we do have two chambers on the way now. And our third base for both of them in construction. Her scout makes it, sees the chambers are still being summoned, sees lots of prisms, follows the prisms. Oh, no. Goes for this third base. Really, I think that's not a commonly chosen third base. Doesn't have any Ethereum. And it's also more forward. But she does scout out the prisms here. And we do see a bunch of chambers and Guardian Nexus here. So this is not going to be a silly prism rush from Sergeant Duck. He is actually producing Argents. This could be a normal game. Look at the supply. How is he already up 20 supply almost?
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
I think a lot of that is in the prisms, right? Because they are cheaper to produce, and we're on 3 Arc Ship. I guess we're on 3 Command Post too.
A Stormgate has appeared.
Curious mining choice here. All Therium. No one on Luminite. No one at all. But we have, I guess, 9 here and 6 here. So very interesting mining choices for Nina here. Going hard on the Therium. Stormgate in this bottom right, not looking attractive for either of the players yet. And we are sticking on Argent here, but these Argents are really going to town on that chamber. I think that's maybe overkill. And now they're moving forward as we're getting 4th base up for Duck. And I mentioned earlier that this is not a common 3rd base position, but Nina's taken it as her 3rd base. This is more common, but it really depends on your play style. Sometimes you want to have a forward base because then you can put your army forward, although Nina's got her army here. You could kind of put your army here. Maybe with a scout here. And maybe another one over here. Prisms rallying. Duck just going hard into the prisms. And up 30 supply. Up 50% supply. Again, a lot of that might be prisms. But the Celestials just have an ability right now to ramp real fast. It would be nice to be able to see like Prism Supply versus Army Supply. This quick count, we got 12, 24, 36, 48. We're at 56. We're at 63. Plus 2 more, 65 prisms. So that is a considerable amount of prisms. And we are going for base number 5. There's been very little interaction between these two. So they've both been able. We have a 4th base up here for Nina. Let's do a quick count for her. She's got 5, 15, 28, plus another 50. She's only at 43. So we're talking about like 25 more prisms for Sergeant Duck. And again, there's a slower mining rates for the prisms, so it's hard to be like, oh, well, that obviously is going to translate into a huge economic bonus. I think it is translating into some kind of economic boost for Duck, but
Dimensional
again,
rift detected.
it's
A
really hard to
Stormgate
tell
will
with the
activate soon.
asynchronous nature of the economies right now. I do expect that the economies might be patched to be a little bit more in line, just so it's easier for us to make these calls. But at the moment, I don't really think Celestials are
A Stormgate has
in a bad position. I mean, look at what Duck has been able to do right now. Now here comes a ton of scouts. Nina just says, have you met my dogs? Have you met my dogs? They're awesome. We already have a Hurricane out with a nice bombing run. Lots of Kree here. Kree, though, are just killing, massively killing those scouts. There's no scouts left. There are no scouts left. The Hurricane is trying to retreat, but Argent's beneath it. It's got a Nano Swarm on it, which will keep it alive for a while. But boom, it's going to go down here to these Argents. Vulcan's actually doing an okay job of trying to protect the Hurricane. But the Sabres in the back will help out against the Vulcans. And interestingly, it is Duck who has to retreat here. The Vulcans doing their job. And maybe that means Nina will capture this Stormgate. After a lot of early macro to start this game, we got a hectic little battle around this second Stormgate. And tons of scouts still just being produced here. It's a very interesting choice. And it's very interesting how quickly she's been able to rebuild this scout army. She has just a ton of racks. She must have just racks. How many mech bays do you have? A single one. She's producing Vulcans out of 1 mech bay. And she's producing dogs out of like 7 or 8 racks. She got Sky Hunters. I'm not sure what that choice of Sky Hunters is here. They can be really good against air, but we haven't really seen an air transition yet. There we go, the Archangels. I mean, we expect Archangels, I guess. So maybe that was her idea. Is, hey, Archangels are going to happen. And I want to deal with them. We are at 240 supply to 160. 80 supply lead. How much is that as prisons? I don't know. Sergeant Duck has slowed down on 5 bases. I guess that's all the bases. There are no more bases. The only other base you can take is if you kill your opponent. Both of them seem to be regrouping at the moment. Dog's heading out. That looks like a punishing and devastating force. But Duck was nearby. He was able to pull back his prisms and send the Kree to go fight with the dogs. Meanwhile, his main army's trying to flank around the other side. Wow, a really nice move from Duck here to get between the dogs and the Vulcans. The dogs are forced to fight there. While Kree are on top of the Vulcans too. There's just so many Celestial units here. There's nothing that Anna can do. She's trying to retreat back to the defense of Prison City. here her units at least can get in that Sim City and have less surface area for the Kree to get on top of them. But there are Archangels here punching a Hurricane. There are Archangels above now gonna, yeah, seismic slam, or rather meteor strike down.
A Stormgate has appeared.
Boom. Duck right inside Hannah's defenses. And we're gonna see this base probably go down. Scouts are trying to come in, but now it is Duck that's in the Sim City there. Has to retreat because a Hurricane shows up with another bombing run. Hurricane does have to stay back though, as the Archangels there are enough to probably cause it problems. So this base goes down. Kree managed to find this base up here as well. And we're getting close to about double supply now for Sergeant Duck. Good job over here to get the sentry post up. That makes it a little harder. Ducka has to micro there. Nice bombing runs from the Hurricanes. But the Kree are a swarm. And they come in, clean up the scouts, and are now taking out this sentry post, and then we'll be just killing servos. The Hurricanes are doing a really good job cleaning up the Argents, so they're not going to be any anti-air here. But remember, the Kree don't care. They're just here to kill servos and cause havoc. More servos basically being summoned into their death. But actually no Hurricanes able to kill the remaining Kree here. But, oh, Kree coming over here to the sentry post gauntlet. This is the tower defense base over here. And wow, that's somehow kind of equalized. I would say equalized supply, but Sergeant Duck's still up by a good 40 or 50. He just decided to stop rallying his reinforcements across the map into their death. I think having done pretty good damage there. This base still up and going. This base just with massive sentry posts. And we have made our Hurricane transition for Anna. Are there enough Archangels for Sergeant Duck to deal with the Hurricanes? I think so. And still, we're almost maxed for Sergeant Duck, whereas Nina is at almost 200 supply. So, and Duck has been able to kind of stop producing. I say that he's still producing prisms. Never mind. So we see more prisms going to mine over here. Here he comes. He's maxed out, ready to do an attack. And this probably could be it. I mean, I thought that in the last attack, actually. But Nina defended. This base goes down without a defense, but Nina is moving into...
Soon.
Oh, really woofs on those Hurricane shots. That allows the Archangels to get in. We get Nanoswarms going down, but Archangels is punching Hurricanes out of the sky. Boom. Like one-shotting Hurricanes. That's hard to see if you are a Vanguard player. The Hurricanes are almost all down. That leaves Exos on the ground, but the Exos are going to get Meteor Strike. Nope, the Archangels are going to retreat home and go heal up because there's enough ground army here. There's one Archangel coming down. Anna crying. Thor is broken. And a GG.